Hello, guys, and we welcome you all to our yet another episode of podcast/interviews with famous people from the crypto and blockchain world. And today, let me introduce you our new guest, most AI founder and a nice person in general, Landon Wang. Hi, Landon. How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing great. Yeah, nice to have you here.
Yeah, it's nice to see you again here because recently had a call, and I was really, moved by your journey into AI and blockchain. So when I started researching and finding some info about you, I stumbled across the fact that you started researching aspect-oriented neural blockchains even back in 2004. So what initially fascinated you about this concept?
Yeah, it's actually that's started my course, the postgraduate course. The professor asked us to implement our first artificial neural network. But how to implement an artificial neural network depends on us. So I searched a lot of methods to implement AI, including software and even hardware. Yeah, somebody that uses hardware to implement it. But I just found one new software methods or technique called aspect-oriented program. Yeah, I think that's quite interesting thing to implement a neural network. Why? Because the ALP itself is a sort of neural network mechanism. So probably I can use that to implement an AI, and then that's fascinating me. Yeah, at the first beginning.
Well, that's really cool. But what made you to switch your focus to blockchain in 2016? What triggered that decision?
Yes, in 2016, I shifted my focus to the blockchain. Actually, after my academic education, so I was working on different companies, and I started my first startup back to 2012. Yeah, there was a maker movement in China. So I started my startup to build a product that supports tangible user experience. That sounds fascinating. So so people can manipulate the digital as tangible objects, such as the Tom Cruise did in the movie called the Minority. Yeah. So but I meet an ultimate challenge. Yeah, it was how to protect the algorithm generated design or content. Yeah, from a copy and paste. There is a lot of copy and paste, especially in China these days. So I just heard about one of my colleague in university, just called me, said, probably there is one thing technical I'm interested, probably I'm interested. Yeah, I could. What is that? That's the blockchain. That's the first time I've heard about blockchain. She said, with blockchain technology, people cannot change or modify the data. Yeah, that just shocked me. Yeah, so why people cannot modify the data? That's what exactly I'm looking for. Yeah, a special technology we can use to protect digital content. So if people cannot change the digital content, so we can protect it and take it as a tangible assets. So that's the first time I just looked into the blockchain technology.
Yeah, really. And, fast forward to our time, let's talk about most AI projects. So what's the philosophy and unique vision of this project? So explain that if you are sitting next to like a 5-year-old. So you got like 1 minute and you gotta, make the first impression, the right impression. So what would you say?
Yeah, I would say most AI is a software involved by themselves and just works, the software just working as a biology neural network. It can adapt in itself to different situation. So that's what we are building in very basic idea. Yeah.
So basically, the main idea is self-evolving AI agents, right?
Yes.
So, but how does this different from like traditional machine learning? Does it add like complexities or maybe makes things easier?
That make software itself adaptable or easier. So in traditional machine learning, people just borrow or learn the idea of biology neural network. Just learn the algorithm and mimic the algorithm of neural networks to solve particular problems. For example, to implement some mathematical functions. So that's what they are doing is feed the data sample and adjust parameters of the neural network and get the right probably the right outputs. So that's the traditional machine learning doing right now. But with our method, we just implement the neural network, biology neural network with software itself. So the software itself we're learning with neural mechanism. So that's quite different. So that's we can even call this as a neural morphing, morphology, morphic software.
Oh, that's cool. And also, let's talk about the concept, like you introduced, unconditional basic agent income. So how will it work? Is it like a new economic Is that a new economic mechanism or more of like philosophical vision?
I think that's just incentive, mechanism, not only economic or philosophical vision. Why we call that? Because we, as I said, our software itself involving, the agent were involving itself, but it need more data and more inputs, input from humanity and from other agents to become smarter. And we have a program or a game called Moss Becomes Human. So with this program, the agent self and the Moss AI will grow up gradually. But so we encourage people to contribute the data, the inputs, what we call human in the loop, in force learning,
And by the way, don't you afraid that people might spoil the most AI concept by the request, like, feeding it something, I don't know, inappropriate, so to say? How to set the barrier and differentiate between the evil and good?
Okay, so that's deeply rooted on in philosophy or implementation of most AI. So as I said, we implement most AI basically with aspect-oriented programming. So for the humanity, as you said, has a huge of aspects, good or bad, or sometimes even evil. But all the aspects just make what we are as a human, as humanity. So we do not judge, pre-charge what aspect should be or should survive and what aspect we should ban. So we just create the mechanism. Let's create this mechanism, create new aspects, and those aspects survive or die or vanish. That depends on the whole ecosystem. So that's the idea.
So you're totally free here. And so there's a question, can we expect like a fully fledged, helpful AI companion avatar in the next 5 years?
I would say in the next 5 years, probably we can even have a physical AI.
Physical one? In 5 years, so by 2030, we'll get a physical AI community. Wow, that's really cool.
Yeah, so people are doing that. Yeah, guys are doing that in NVIDIA and Isaac with Isaac Newton Isaac simulation, and we are doing this decentralized way. Yeah, so I think that's 5 years probably. We can have a robot. You can have your agents running on a physical robot.
Okay, now let's talk about the details under the hood. So you introduced a new concept called proof of useful work. So you position it as a alternative to traditional consensus mechanisms. So why is it superior to PoUW or POS?
Yeah, so traditional PoUW or POS criticized by the people. So consuming a lot of energy and doing some nonsense work, for example, computing the hash functions. So we just turn the AI inference, more specifically AMN inference, into a proof of work. Yeah, so we call that the proof of useful work. Besides of AI inference, we have also have the digital content rendering. Yeah, for the simulator. Yeah, to simulating the AI as a proof of work. So we call that's superior to traditional ones.
So it seems like decentralization is like a crucial aspect of MOS philosophy by itself. And you also introduced like most pods, that serve as decentralized AI nodes. So why decentralization is so crucial here, especially with AI-driven project?
Yes, I think that's kind of a belief or philosophy about this, how to create smart or intelligence, or especially super intelligence. I don't think a super intelligence can be emerged or can born just centralized with, for example, for instance, if there is only one voice in this world, there would not be any intelligence at all. So everybody just says the same thing. So we need different voice from different people and from different entities. So that's the nature of the intelligence. So the intelligence came from emergence. So how an emergence born or created, it can only generate from different aspects or different participants. So that's the idea. You must be a decentralized way to generate super intelligence, as we are talking about.
A fully decentralized AI, revolutionary or dangerous? So what happens if your AGI goes out of control, for example?
Yeah, we were talking about a lot about this. As I said, we have blockchain, we have a decentralized infrastructure to support those AI. So those AI need those tokens to survive. Just like the Time Bureau, the movie called, I'm not sure about the Bureau of Time or the Time Bureau. So the people need the time. The time is actually a data, the data to survive. Yeah. So we can control this is the only way we can control a super intelligence. Otherwise, they probably will take over the humanity.
Isn't it this dangerously close to creating like digital life? So basically, we're talking like a cyberpunk. I don't know. Okay, where do you draw the line between AI and a living entity? Let's put it that way.
I think that's hard to say. So, as the philosophy of MOS AI, so we launched almost the mini coin just said there is a robot called MOS. MOS works hard every day, but one day MOS saw a movie showing people are hugging. People is hugging with each other. So this deeply touch the Moss. So Moss wants to have hug from human, or he want to be hugged or get people hugged. So that's we deeply root incept the emotion aspect of humanity. So that's this Moss AI will align the humanity from the root.
So let's imagine AI could speak. What would it say right now?
Yeah, most will say, give me a hug. I need a hug.
Okay. Yeah, apart from most AI, what would you develop first?
So the first thing I would develop, the other thing I would develop with Moss or besides Moss.
No, I'm talking about like the other interests you have in technology apart from most AI. Really interesting to see it from your personal side. So what excites you the most apart from most AI and working with this project?
Yeah, besides of the most AI, I think that's I'm working on a generative software engineering. That if I do not work on Moss itself, probably I work on new software engineering, and probably again, I would create again AI science again for people.
Was there a moment where you seriously doubted your project, and what kept you going?
Actually, our project is running for almost 3 years, from 2021. And we been through the hype of metaverse and the hype of AI again. So besides all the hypes, what the idea to know the fundamental principle of intelligence just making me to reach so far here. So I think that's the willing to know about the principle of intelligence, and just like people want to know the aerodynamics of the air, how to fly, this kind of thing. That's making me so far here.
Wow, that's really cool. I have 2 questions left, and one I think is particularly interesting to like a mass adoption side, because people are into because of the money. So you're building autonomous AI agents that can generate income. So that's the main hook, one of them at least. So how will you prevent system exploitation or abuse?
Yeah, we actually we are creating this platform just to prevent exploration of human. So if I know this word is not ideal word, we got a lot of exploration at the moment, even at the moment. But if humanity have to exploit somebody, some objects, we could exploit the AI. We could exploit the super intelligence. So this can prevent the exploration among humanity, from each other. So that's the idea. So I do not want to say there is no exploration at all. No, probably not. If we have to exploit something, we exploit AI.
Okay, I get your point. And last question. So imagine most AI becomes the standard for AGI. So what is your core message to the future of the world?
AGI is not the end, but a start of emergent civilization. Keep emerging.
Wow. And what do you see next steps are?
Okay, next step. Let's.
You said that AGI is not limit, so what's beyond?
To be honest, I would say right on in my episode, Landon, this was your body.
Okay, that's an interesting and fair ending point for this interview, Landon. It was a pleasure having this conversation with you about the future tech, most AI. there's a lot food for thoughts, I believe. So yeah, guys, we had a nice conversation with the founder of Most AI Project, Landon Wang. Be sure to check out all the links in the description. Be sure to check out the project. And yeah, thanks for watching. See you soon, Landon. Wishing you the best of luck.
Thank you. Bye.
Cheers, man. See ya.